Alrighty, good day everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So this is our nightly surrender. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like the content on this page, go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and the alerts. Alright, so Spirit, what is it that we must surrender tonight? Also, if you guys are interested in these wonderful candles, that is also in the description below at Shop Therapy, and you get 10% off using the SpiritSoul discount code. Spirit, what is it that we need to surrender tonight? Alright, let's get them out. Okay. Ooh. So tonight we are surrendering our obsessive thinking. And it says you're obsessing about a person or a situation. Turn that dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So some of us are overthinking, obsessively overthinking something. Maybe it's a situation, maybe it's overly obsessing about a person, but the divine has said that you need to turn that energy over to Spirit. And the reason why you want to do that is because sometimes we can overthink so much that we sabotage whatever it is that we are thinking about. So the divine is saying that tonight some of you need to surrender to that obsessive thinking. Okay. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So I've seen this card maybe twice now, and it's saying that you're ready to let love in. So begin to release any patterns that are stopping you from opening your heart. Okay. So with surrendering your fear of intimacy, continuing to drag dead weight around. All right. Dragging this dead weight around, dragging this baggage around in every intimate relationship that you're having is not good. So it's time for you to drop that stuff off. Again, that may be part of that obsessive thinking, that you guys are overthinking certain situations so much that now is sabotaging your intimate relationship. All right, so you're going to have to surrender that fear of intimacy. And this goes for anything. You know, you might be thinking that, you know, someone hurt you along the way, you know, and you don't want to mess things up. You got to get that thought out of your head, because just having that thought is messing this relationship up now. All right. So yeah, surrendering that fear. And lastly, surrender to passion. Okay. And it's saying get out of your head, feel a fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activity that ignite your passion and let it flow. So it's time for you to let that passion rise, okay? It's time for you guys to let that passion out. You guys have these gifts and ideas, and it's just waiting to be released. But because you're in your head and you're overthinking this thing, you're not releasing it. You're second guessing it every step of the way. You have a plan, you write it down, you don't execute the plan because you're thinking like, oh my goodness, well, maybe I should wait on this, or maybe I should wait on that. I remember before I started this channel, I used to, although it was my passion to just, you know, do readings and share my gifts with people, I always overthought it. I was like, oh, I need this camera, and then once I get this camera, I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh, I need that, and once I get this, I'm gonna be able to do that. When really it was all in my head. Really, I didn't need any of that stuff. That's all I was just telling myself. I was telling myself all those things because of my own fears of, you know, starting to activate my gift. I was thinking all about, you know, what people would think. And now I'm at the point that I don't even care what people think, you know, because this is my passion. This is something that I desire to do. So it's time for you guys to get that same train of thought and, you know, surrender to your passion. Allow your passion to take over in your life. All right. All right, spirits. What else do we have for the group tonight? All right, let's see. So some of you guys are still dealing with this forgiveness. You're not forgiving. All right. So you're going to have to call on Spirit and ask them to clear your mind and your body of these past pains, because until you do that, you won't have peace. So being willing to forgive, all right? Being willing to forgive whatever the situation was from your past. You have to release that, okay? You have to surrender that, because if you don't, you're going to see things continuing to occur. And that's all part of that sabotaging. You're going to continue to sabotage yourself, all right? You're going to continue to sabotage everything that you're doing or you're working on, because you're not forgiving for this past experience or this past pain and this past hurt. You're going to continue to sabotage everything, all right? It's going to continue to show up, you know, whether you're angry at your parents or you're angry at someone or you're angry at some friends, or, you know, you're healing from those things. Like, it's going to continue to show up until you're ready to forgive. So go ahead and surrender that to Spirit as well. Surrender that pain to Spirit, all right? Right here, you guys that are supposed to be writing, Spirit is saying you're still not writing. You're still not fulfilling your life purpose. They need you to get activated in your spiritual works. Read these books, write these books, all right? Yes, some of you guys are still not doing that, so you need to surrender to that. That way that you can help other people. You're supposed to be helping people with these spiritually based books. It doesn't matter whether you're writing them, you know, you're reading them, you're editing them. You need to edify yourself, all right? This is part of your life purpose. So get into these spiritually based books, you know, help form them. If not help form them, reading them, all right? Selling them, putting the information out to people, because you guys aren't doing that. So the Divine is saying that you need to surrender to the idea of that. It might sound weird at first, but that's what you're supposed to be doing. And again, tackling these past life issues here. You guys have to tackle these past life issues. These situations from previous lifetimes, like, they're calling for you to release them. You need to be healed from them. And that's assisting you in the self-sabotage. That's assisting you in the you know, not stepping into your gifts, not tapping into your creativity, right? So you need to heal from these past life issues. These past life issues are like haunting you, okay? Whether you want to admit it or not, these past life issues are your block. These are the things that's holding you back. Spirit, what else do we have? See, right here. You're supposed to be this spiritual teacher. You're supposed to be teaching people. Again, someone's watching and you're supposed to heal with classes and seminars and sessions. But because you're not even letting go, you're not healing, you're overthinking it. You're not stepping into this passion. Because you're not doing all this, you're not able to receive any of the abundance from this gift. You want to be recognized by, you know, you want to be recognized by a large amount of people, a large group of people, but you're not healing in these spaces. And because you're not doing that, you're not able to heal others. And you're supposed to be healing others. You're supposed to be the spiritual teacher here. So your spiritual purpose, your spiritual gift is to heal others, all right? With your classes and your lessons and your sessions and your seminars. So this is what you're supposed to be doing. Ooh. The protected card came up. So this is clarification of your whole message. What this card is saying is that you are safe and supported while you change your career. All right. You've been wanting to get out of what you're doing for a while, some of you. But you just don't know how it's going to work out. You're like, oh man, how is this going to work? Like, I don't even have the means to support myself on this. But the divine is saying that you're protected and supported as you move forward to make that decision. All right? And you've been wanting to make this decision for a while. But guess what's been getting in the way? Obsessive thinking. All right? Overthinking it. Talking yourself out of it. All right? Some of you guys have been wanting to take your intimate relationship to the next level. Guess what? What's been getting in the way? These thoughts of what happened in the past. Well, if I do this, this person is going to do this. No. Some of you guys are supposed to be teaching and showing others the way, showing others how you heal through something. But guess what's getting in the way? You're sabotaging it. You're not surrendering to your passion. And divine is saying, don't hang around people that don't have passion. Because they make it okay for you not to step into your true power. So don't hang around people that don't have passion. Hang around people that have passion and you see them actively working towards something, and that's going to help you out too. All right? Because then you're going to feel left out and you're going to want to do what you got to do. Okay? So that's pretty much it, you guys. Surrender the obsessive thinking. Surrender your fears of intimacy. And surrender to your passion. I hope this message was resonant to you all. If it was, please leave me a comment. Tap that notification bell. Share with your friends. And I will talk to you guys later.